everyone, we have Samantha Cary on with us today. I'm very excited to have her on. Samantha, can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Absolutely. My name is Samantha Cary, or also Sam, and I'm currently a senior at the University of Iowa, as well as I work with an amazing platform called Girls Soccer Network, where we basically promote women and girls in the game. And myself, I'm a player, and I'm hoping to take it to the next level one day.
Amazing. How long have you been involved in the beautiful game?
Oh gosh, since I could walk. Probably, I think I signed up for my first rec league when I was 3 or 4. And the funny story is there's never been an athlete in my family. So I just kind of had this crazy, chaotic energy that they decided we were going to put to use. And I fell in love with the game immediately. It was the one thing that could be my escape from everything else. And I've just always had this drive to keep going and keep improving. And I'm honored to be playing at the college level and definitely want to keep going from there.
That's amazing. It's obviously a process to get into the college level. Can you just share a little bit with our viewers and how you got in and why you chose the college that you're attending to?
Absolutely. So I didn't always come from the most fancy of the rich club. I played for an outstanding club in St. Louis, Scott Gallagher in the middle of Missouri. But before that, I was just some kid that played soccer on the street. And I was lucky that I had coaches that recognized the talent and my love for the game. I wasn't always the kid that was the best technically. I wasn't going to get the most juggles. I wasn't going to be the best dribbler on the field. But I have a heart and I'm gritty. I want to tackle. I want to do whatever I can to win. And there's nothing more, I love to win, but I hate losing even more. And that passion and that drive just kind of drove me throughout my whole process. And so from there, I went from a no-name team to playing in the ECNL, I was more than blessed to get the different of looks that I was from the national showcases and all the various things. And I knew I couldn't leave the Midwest. Being from St. Louis, I had to stay in the Midwest. I'm a homebody at heart, and the Big Ten Conference just always resonated with me. It's a gritty conference. It's not known as one of the best, but it's probably one of the most hardworking in my opinion. So it fit with who I am. And, when the University of Iowa reached out, I was like, why would I go to Iowa? Like, they're literally a bunch of corn. Like, I had no hope that was going to be where I ended up. And I walked on campus and I went into Iowa City and I fell in love immediately. And I even just announced on social media today that I'll be going back for my 5th year. So I did not think that I'd end up in Iowa for 10 semesters of college, but I couldn't be more blessed with my decision.
Wow. Congratulations to you. That's amazing. You sound like you are a defender.
Yep.
Okay. What position do you play?
Outside back. So I'm a left back.
Okay. Got it. So what advice would you give to young girls growing up that are about to graduate high school and they're a little bit confused on, what are the next steps to take? Can you just please provide some guidance to them?
It's really sad how confusing the soccer world has got. There's so many different avenues and levels. And I think the one advice I would have loved to have heard when I was that age is that everyone has their different path. And that is more than okay. And know that you have your own path. There's so many times where as girls and, as guys too, but I can only speak from our mindset, we compare ourselves to everyone else's journey. I want to be like that girl. That girl did this way faster than I did, or she's getting more minutes than me. Like, how can I make that happen? Just live in your own moment, in your own journey, because when you can truly block out everything else and focus on yourself is when you're going to succeed. I was more than blessed to be a starter in a Big Ten university as a freshman, and I've started nearly every game of my Iowa soccer career. Iowa soccer is typically rated around 10th in preseason polls out of 14, but we've won a Big Ten championship and been to 2 NCAA tournaments. So we are a team of underdogs, but it's because we know our own path. So just recognize that, there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be challenges, but focus on why you do it and follow your own journey.
Absolutely. That's great advice. Thank you for sharing with our audience. You also mentioned a podcast. How long have you been podcasting for and why podcasting?
The biggest thing is just getting the message out. I started working with the media company Girls Soccer Network about a year ago, and I love their mission, and it's just to grow the game on the women's side. There's so much community and fellowship that is in the game of soccer, and it's not tapped into enough. And there's so many, we actually are giving a presentation at the United Soccer Coaches Conference tomorrow, and it's all about how soccer is transgenerational. And at one point in our lives, we are all that 4-year-old kid that fell in love with the game. And there's something magical about that. And through who we are and how we act, we can reflect that onto other people. And it's one of the reasons why I think the game is so beautiful, because we all have a different reason as to why we love it. We all have that first memory with the game, but they're also so similar in so many different ways. And so being to work with Girls Soccer Network and sharing that message in however medium that it's possible has just been something that I've loved doing. And it's something that's really connected me to my why of soccer. And that's to share it with other people.
Amazing. Can you share a little bit about the network, Girls Soccer Network, right?
Yep.
Can you share a little bit, please?
Yeah, so Girls Soccer Network is a media company that started about 5 years ago, and we have a website as well as various social media channels, and we're growing from there. And like I said, our mission is to grow the game. We want to give more recognition and more placement for people in the game. And, there's so many different areas where you can go and look up highlight reels, and most of the time they're going to be men's highlight reels. And on top of that, they're going to be pro. So one of the great things that we do at Girls Soccer Network is we focus on the pro players, but also the 9-year-olds, and we give them a chance to be highlighted too and grow in this community. And it's become a huge network of just people that enjoy each other's presence and all fall in love with the same thing. So it's been a blessing to see girls from across the country connect with each other through our platform. And we've started a mentorship program where college age players are able to mentor girls who literally were once them. And so that's been one of the most rewarding things I've done with Girls Soccer Network is our program Soccerista United, where we partner college age players with, 10, 11, 12-year-olds. And for me, I can give the advice I wish I had when I was that age and kind of re-see the game through their eyes and remember why the game is so pure. It's so easy to get caught up in all the craziness. And working for this network and everything that we do has just been a great reminder about why we all love soccer. And it's not because of fancy media or the jerseys or the gear or any of that. It's because this game is beautiful. And it's just been a remarkable testament to that.
Absolutely. It's the game that we love, soccer. I was just telling Sam that, I don't interview enough women, and, that's why I appreciate her coming on to the podcast. And I think the game's growing on the women's side in the US, and especially in Canada. We're getting a professional league now for the first time in Canada, which you guys already have. So what does that mean to you? And how exciting does it feel for you? Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. I mean, the league has grown so much, and it's been remarkable to see, because I don't think if you would have asked 7-year-old Sam if she wanted to be a pro soccer player, there's no way she would have said yes to that question. And to be honest, it wasn't until the NWSL started picking up that I saw that as an option. There's the whole, see it to believe it type of thing, or see it and you can be it. And I didn't know that it was possible to be a pro women's soccer player, especially in this country. Like, I thought, I was going to have to move overseas. And, of course, that's a whole different opportunity, but there's something special about, my mom still can come to my games if I can play in this country. And I didn't even see that as an option until the growth of the league. And so, to have younger girls now growing up in a secure, stable league that's there right now, and the foundations are being set. And you have organizations like the NWSL Players Organization who are stepping up and doing the things that no one wants to do and really doing the dirty work when it comes to, creating a CBA and, making it a prominent and standardized and strong platform that it is. And it's just been remarkable to have that, because now I can have that to aspire to be. So the CBA was something that was passed this year, and it's the collective bargaining agreement that the NWSL Players Association was able to pass with the NWSL. And this basically set a precedent of rules and like a standard minimum wage, free agent trading policies. So a bunch of different rules that the players of the NWSL got together and made what they think the standard should be. And by passing that CBA and signing it into fruition this year, it's just been remarkable to see like the players in this league can make a difference. And it shows that women's soccer is here to stay in this country. And that's so exciting as a young player.
Yeah. Again, I think it's just amazing overall. And it's something that, what we want to do at One Soccer Nation, we want to grow the women's side of things. So again, we appreciate what you guys are doing at the Girls Soccer Network. Is it just only a network, or do you guys also expand it to different things? Do you guys train girls as well, or is it just specifically online content?
So right now we do just have online content. Like I said, we are starting to reach out into a bunch of different areas. We've published an ebook now. We also have, the ebook is The Do's and Don'ts of College Soccer. And so it's actually written by myself, which was a feat that I did this summer, which I never thought I'd be able to say that. And just once again, taking my advice as well as other girls who, are amazing college players. And some of them even in the NWSL draft tomorrow are cited in that book and doing some incredible things. And beyond that, we have our mentorship program, and, it's our goal to keep growing. And we want to make this something that's not just online, but it's an actual thing that we can have. We want to host camps. We have all these aspirations. And so with our growth, I know it's something we're going to be able to do eventually, and I'm more than excited to be around for it.
Nice. Where can the viewers find your book and the Girls Soccer Network?
Absolutely. We're on all social medias at Girls Soccer Network, and we're especially on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, as well as you can go to girlsoccernetwork.com to shop all of our merch, to shop our book, to buy Socceroos United, and check out all of our amazing news that comes out.
Guys, go check it out. Is there anything that I've missed or anything that you'd like to share?
I think this is it. Thank you so much for having me on.
Absolutely, Sam. Thank you for taking the time for joining us on the One Soccer Nation podcast.